Let's explore what would happen if the IRS was abolished. 1. The most immediate consequence would be a complete collapse of the federal government's funding. The IRS is responsible for collecting the vast majority of federal tax revenue, which pays for everything from national defense and Social Security to infrastructure projects and scientific research. Without this revenue, the government would be forced to drastically cut spending across the board, potentially leading to widespread service disruptions and a significant reduction in government programs. 2. This would cause massive economic instability. Government services like national defense, essential infrastructure maintenance, roads, bridges, power grids, and vital social safety nets, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, would be severely impacted. The economy depends on these services, and their disruption would trigger massive uncertainty and likely a severe recession, potentially even a depression. 3. The lack of tax collection would inevitably lead to a massive increase in the national debt, as the government would have to borrow heavily to meet its obligations. This would further destabilize the economy, potentially leading to higher interest rates and inflation. 4. There would likely be a significant increase in tax evasion. Without an agency responsible for enforcing tax laws, individuals and corporations would be far less likely to pay taxes voluntarily. This would exacerbate the funding crisis facing the government. 5. The legal framework surrounding taxation would need a complete overhaul. While abolishing the IRS doesn't automatically erase the need for government funding, a new system of tax collection would need to be put in place. This process would be extraordinarily complex and contentious, given the profound impact on the economy and every aspect of government operations. 6. The social and political fallout would be immense. The sudden loss of essential government services would lead to widespread public anger and frustration. Political instability would likely follow, potentially leading to civil unrest. 7. International relations could also suffer. A government unable to meet its financial obligations might struggle to maintain its global influence and partnerships. Essentially, abolishing the IRS is not just about eliminating a tax-collecting agency. It's about dismantling the fundamental mechanism through which the U.S. federal government operates and funds itself. The consequences would be far-reaching and devastating, impacting every aspect of American